right now.
Here for watch along, really. That's normally what we do in these live streams. 4 changes from the other day. It is a banger tune indeed. Portsmouth have just won away from home against Oxford. Let me know your thoughts on the team. Get your score predictions in the chat as well. But Jack, RL, Ad Archive, and Sigma, welcome to the stream. Hopefully we're all doing well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to today's game. Hopefully 3 points. 3 points there would be absolutely massive, with Doncaster losing in the early kickoff. Wimbledon did unfortunately win. Notts County losing on Thursday as well. Win today, we go up to second in the table, only 4 points behind Walsall if they lose as well. Newport are playing the 3-4-3 formation, so similar to how we play. They've got some very good attackers, so it's going to be no easy game for us today. But I do look at their back three and think there's certainly room for us to get at them. Doing fantastic. Well, I'm sure you are after that win. 1-0 say. Can't remember what I said in my preview. I think I said 2-1 Newport. But Michael Mellon leads the line today. No Callum Kavanagh in the squad. Alex Patterson on the bench. And you've obviously got Anthony Sarswick playing a bit deeper. Paul Huntington comes back into the side. A debut for Teo Adaramola as well. Brad Halliday keeps his place in the side. So does Poynton as well. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Critchlow back on the bench as well. Neil Byrne did travel with the squad, but isn't included today. If you like banging tunes, check out Blowout next Saturday at the 1 in 12 Clubhouse and Techno DJs, and it's free. Fair enough. Don't we often struggle at Newport? I think it might be a draw, but I'll go 2-1 City. Yeah, I think I've been 3 times. We lost 2-1, drew 0-0, and drew 1-1. And obviously, last season when I didn't go, we battered them 4-1. Brilliant. Reckon you'll win 2-1. A 2-1 win today would be good. It'll be interesting to see what Teo Adaramola's got to offer. Obviously, I think we're resting Tyreek Wright for Tuesday, which would make a bit of sense. Same with Callum Kavanagh as well. Patterson on the bench is a big call from Alexander. If you get the win, you get the job done. It doesn't matter. We're actually playing in the white kit today. I thought we were playing in blue. Hence why the graphic down here has us in blue. But we're in white. Michael Mellon gets his full Bradford City debut as well, nearly a month on, actually over a month on from signing for the football club. But Paul Huntington being in the back in the back three today, I think is good news. No Kyle Hudlin in their squad. I was planning on putting Hudlin in the thumbnail, but finding pictures of Newport plays was practically impossible. And all of our new signings, for some reason, the pictures are in like 4 pixels. They're absolutely horrendous quality. So I've had to use an old picture of Teo Adaramola. Doncaster didn't impress me, to be honest. I've seen a lot of their fans complaining about how they've played for the large part this season, saying they've not really played well that often. But we are definitely underway. Bam, bada, bam, 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 bam. Tommy Lee rocking some bright yellow boots today. And Teo Adaramola is wearing short socks for Bradford City. Since Alexander's come in, we've not really seen many players wear the short socks. I don't know if that's an Alexander thing or just a coincidence. But no one really wears them short. I wouldn't say Adaramola's got them short, like what Jatta has at Notts County, where he might as well not bother having them on. But they're lower than the usual height. But we are on the attack over on the far side. Nice play from Mellon. Tommy Lee with a shot from distance over the bar. Positive start inside the first 75 seconds or so. The only time they looked dangerous was after they scored. Yeah, I mean, that's to be expected though, isn't it? The home team, they've got a bit of momentum building. I am going on to stay. I assume you mean Tuesday. I will be there. Is it worth doing a look at the top teams and comparing their run-ins? I think Port Vale might have the easiest and we have the hardest, so I think we have to play all the teams around us again. We do. And a lot of them are away from home, which does concern me a bit. But, you know what I mean? If we want to be competitive in League 1, we have to beat the teams in and around us in League 2. Watched a bit of the Wimbledon game early, surprised there wasn't a foul given in the build-up. They've had a few lucky decisions recently, haven't they? Afternoon, Tian, how are we? Like I mentioned earlier, oh, that's just a daft foul from Tommy Lee. Get your score predictions in the chat. All that sort of good stuff. Make sure to like it. Actually, I'll put the like and subscribe thing on, as a pinned tweet. Not lime, dot lime. Like and subscribe. It's free and it really does help out. I'll do that and then we can go pin message. Lovely stuff. As always, if Bradford score, I'll gift 5 memberships. And if we win, I'll gift another 5 as well. Paul Huntington looking for a diag, closed down though by Baker Richardson. An opportunity maybe now for Newport to counter with Baker Richardson. Out wide to David Ajaboy, very talented player. He's going to cut in. He lays it off. Good interception there from Anthony Sarcevic. Is Corbin doing a live stream later? I've no idea. To be honest, I've not spoken to Corbin today. We just beat Cambridge. I woke up at 1:30. Who did Cambridge play? I won't keep an eye on the League 1 games. I know Wrexham were playing Northampton. Oh, add archive with the £4.99 donation. Thank you very much. I'll give that a like. I'll give that a heart as well. Lovely stuff. Thank you very much. That's very much appreciated. Thank you. They will be rested for Tuesday's game, I assume, because they've played a lot of football recently, haven't they? Especially Wright coming off the back of not playing for a while. But thank you very much, Ad Archive. I really appreciate that. That's a foul from Smallwood on the halfway line.
Yeah, look at his just fouled. You see how short his socks are?
Is that Baker Richardson? He wears them very short. Yeah, Baker Richardson. Yeah, he's like Jatta.
Where's his shin pads?
Have them tiny ones, won't he? 4 minutes in then, still 0-0. The only real half chance of the game coming from that Tommy Lee volley from outside the penalty area. But an opportunity here for Newport to come forward with Ajaboy. Ball through to Baker Richardson. Good save, Sam Walker. Huntington does enough to prevent the goal. Good save that from Sam Walker, but Ajaboy is causing us a lot of problems early doors. Got away from Jack Shepherd. Ball through to Baker Richardson. Huntington obviously not agile enough to turn. The shot from Baker Richardson is pretty poor, and then Huntington does enough just to use his experience to head that out for a corner. And it will be a corner for Newport then. A lot of Bradford fans in that away end. If you can even call it an away end. In what context, Hillary? I think that was last time we went. Crawley have taken the lead against Wickham. It's the star man Will Swan with the goal. That's the first EFL goal, I think. It's taken 5 minutes to come in. But a right-footed in-swinger though from Newport. It's very deep. Over absolutely everybody. And Mellon will just be able to use his strength to maybe see that one out. Although the Newport players kept it in and Mellon's given a foul away. That's just daft, is that? Just clear the ball up the pitch. He tried to shield it out and then just got the wrong side of his man. I think that's a harsh foul, actually. Their player just pulled Mellon's shirt over. Oh, I didn't get the notification for that. Oh, I've just got the notification for that. Kevin Sharder. Leamington have taken the lead against Farsley. They're losing again. Yeah, it is literally a yard in front of the corner quadrant. We have seen players take genuine corners further away than that. It will be a left-footed in-swinger. Ball comes in towards the front post. Flicked on! And it's not a million miles away. Newport, I think, have certainly started the better of the two teams here, 7 minutes gone. Had a couple of half-decent chances and both of them have fallen to Courtney Baker Richardson. Great ball in there, I think, from Anthony Glennon. Flicked on. I think Brad Halliday beaten in the air. We're hoping for Gillingham to beat Crewe today. What are you shocked about with the starting 11? I wouldn't say I'm shocked about anything, really. I think everything's an understandable decision. Yeah, I mean, throughout the season, though, we've tried to work our way into games, haven't we? We just need to make sure we don't concede inside the first 15, because we've done that like 8 times this season, and we've always lost. The first goal is always so important, but especially away from home. Goal kick then for us. Make sure to drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. Would be massively appreciated. I don't think he's injured. Nothing's been said about him being injured. I think he'll just be rested. He's obviously played a lot of football, and Mellon can't play on Tuesday. Neither can Tommy Lee, so Cav's probably going to have to play the whole game. So I think it does make sense to rest him. Mellon wins the flick on. Tommy Lee chasing after it, but Newport are able to deal with it, and their goalkeeper now smashes it up the pitch. Free header for Paul Huntington. Gets some good distance on it. Poynton now finds Mellon, but that's over here. And Walsall are losing again. This could be 6 without a win for them. Chesterfield have taken the lead, which isn't really ideal for us, but if we're serious about wanting to win the title, that is a very good result for us. Walsall, who were, 16 points clear at one point? Losing again. Nathan Lowe FC are struggling without their striker. Good tackle there from Teo Adaramola. Only outside of the playoffs because of our horror goal difference.
You know, it feels weird, like looking a few weeks ago, you'd see Walsall look like they were like untouchable, weren't they? With how far ahead they were.
Well, we've completely knocked them off their stride. There were, 9 wins in a row, 16 unbeaten. Come to Bradford City, we trounced them 3-0 and...
I think this is the best I've seen us, like...
Do you think we're going to win on Tuesday? No. I don't think any Bradford fan thinks we're going to win. We can hope we're going to win. It is crazy though. If all we've got to do is beat Birmingham with their £50 million team. Good tackle there from Sarcevic, and we go to Wembley.
Who would we play Wembley? Who's our option?
Either Peterborough or Wrexham. Oh, that could be dodgy. But like the Football League, they'll want a Wrexham versus Birmingham final because they've got 2 massive American owners, so they'll get out foreign fans and they'll be buying out merchandise, spending all the money in Wembley. So that's what we'll want. So everyone wants a Bradford Peterborough final. We got the worst draw possible. We did, but some would argue it's rigged. I think Baldwin could have left that, to be honest, but it's worked. We have maintained possession. Smallwood goes into Aidan Baldwin. And I will never understand how you can be... Oh, nice play actually from Michael Mellon. I'll come back to that point in a moment. Tommy Lee looking for an outside of the foot pass, but that is cut out. I can never understand when a centre-half wears skins. You know what I mean? You're meant to be... Oh, Shepherd's been done. Huntington should be able to deal with that, and he blasts it into the Newport fans. Yeah, how can you be a centre-half and wear skins? We've seen it with a few players over the years. Baldwin currently rocking them today. But Romany Critchlow used to do that quite a lot. I think even Jack Shepherd's done it a couple of times, which I want to expect from a man like him, you know.
It's cold.
Yeah, it might be cold, but you're a centre half.
And the cold.
Yeah, wearing skins is for like wingers or number 10s. It's not for centre halves.
I think it's just for footballers. I don't
No.
think it has a title on it.
Woke. Totally, the FA would love a Wrexham and Birmingham final so they can get Tom Brady and Ryan to Wembley and advertise British soccer to more American owners. I mean, in the long run, if it means that we get, I don't know, some famous American Donny who's going to take us over and... Yeah, I mean, that'd be pretty nice, wouldn't it? But not wag me, preferably. We don't want that again, do we? Ajaboy picks it up again, and he's got half a yard to run. This time he is tackled by Jack Shepherd. That's who I was thinking of. Lovely football here. Tommy Lee can't get the ball out of his feet. But...
He's got shares into League, so haven't he?
Yeah, so he couldn't. What's everyone's thoughts on Tommy Lee then? Because obviously he's been the signing who I think's played the most football. The January signing who's played the most football. So, how's everyone feel about what they've seen from him from the minutes they've seen so far? I think he's had some good moments, but on the whole he's really flattered to deceive, and he's played a lot of football as an attacking midfielder and as a striker. Oh, nice interception there from Michael Mellon. Tommy Lee can't quite react to it. Where do you think we're going to finish this season? I think we'll get top 3. At the moment, if Patterson stays fit and Sarcevic stays fit, I think we'll finish top 3. Good tackle again, Jack Shepherd. Ajiboye had the beating of him the first couple of times, but Shepherd's got the ball off of him twice now. It's going to be a good battle between them two.
I personally think we'll finish 5th.
Had Halliday driving forwards. That's a foul off the ball there, referee. Surely you've seen it. Sarcevic picks it up. He could hit one. He goes into Mellon. Ball through back to Anthony Sarcevic. Yes! Oh, he's offside.
Oh, that's embarrassing. I wonder why there's such a lack of reaction.
Oh, that's a right finish as well. Who was offside there? No one's offside. Literally no one is offside.
They let him do out. You can't really see.
No one was offside there. Mellon wasn't offside and Sarcevic wasn't offside, so why is that being given offside?
Two viewing in, can't really see.
That's never off.
They didn't argue it, so someone must have been off. No one was arguing about it.
Oh, that's what everyone on Twitter is saying. That's easily onside, never offside. He's so far onside. Looks onto me.
Offside.
Shocking decision. Again, we just get done by these dodgy referees, don't we? Look, it was lovely football between Mellon and Sarcevic.
Just have to do it again now.
Hull City have taken the lead against Norwich City. League 2 officials again, I know. That'd be the dream, wouldn't it, at Archive? Be very emotional as well, actually. Smallwood picks it up. Ball through into Michael Mellon. We know he can run, but it's a bit of a dodgy touch. Bristol Rovers have taken the lead against Burton. I think it'll be different to the Wickham game, though, because we had half a chance of expectation going into the game, where there's literally nobody will be backing us to win.
I can't imagine us winning league, that'd be crazy. I would have never wrote that at the beginning of the season.
Winning the league when you didn't win a football match for 2 months as well is crazy.
I would have never wrote that.
Bournemouth have taken the lead against Southampton.
Do you not use this fee schedule? It's quite nice.
You might feel like cooking or something.
Yeah, I never used it.
Yeah, Southampton stink, that's why. So the linesman's giving it as Michael Mellon offside. He literally stood in front of the Newport man. So, well done, you stupid, incompetent officials.
Why did they not do anything, or why did they not say anything about it? You couldn't see anyone contesting it. Surely they would.
Ooh. That's not a foul, referee. He's gone to bloody tackle him.
That'll be it now. Whole game.
How can you defend that, though? That was such a horrible decision. He's miles onside. Oh, if we win on Tuesday, it'll be scenes, won't it? Well, 15 minutes in then. Still 0-0. Should be 1-0 though. We scored a legitimate goal and it's just not being given. But make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. All your support, as always, is massively appreciated. If we can get the stream up to 50 likes, that would be bloody brilliant, wouldn't it? Free kick then for Newport. Townsend sends it long. He's been in the goal for them for ages, hasn't he? Huntington doesn't win his header. Baldwin does. Bit scrappy right now, but Halliday's in there. Touch from Poynton. Coventry City have taken the lead away at Sheffield Wednesday. Ellis Sims with the goal in that one. Soon as Newport play it into the midfield, that's where we're really looking to press and get on them. Huntington wins his header. Sarcevic with a nice little flick. Tommy Lee with another little flick now into Michael Mellon. He has isolated 1v1. He's going to hit one. Blocked by the Newport defender. Ball through here. Oh, this could be dodgy. This could be dodgy. He's going to send him off, I think.
Oh my god, no.
He sent him off.
Oh no.
Jack Shepherd sent off.
I didn't see it. think it was worth it? Or?
I mean, again, it comes from a midfield transition, and a ball gets played through. Huntington's deep.
Was that a red? Oh yeah, didn't look good.
It's just clumsy. It's just clumsy.
It probably wore a red, wasn't it?
Oh, I don't even. What am I going to do for this bloody graphic now then? Okay, I've not got a red card thing.
Can you not just put a cross through it? Red cross.
What I think we'll do.
Oh.
Is something like this.
Oh. There you are, yeah, didn't that? Still see it a bit.
I mean, we've not had this before, have we? The free kick is cleared. So, Bradford City are down to 10 men because Jack Shepherd's been sent off.
So what, if you were in this situation, would you make any changes or just keep it this for now?
It was a last man foul, not a penalty. I'm not too sure what I'd do. Yeah, I've not really got any complaints about the red card.
I don't think everyone would give it, but I think the referee's quite soft. Like, do you know what I mean? I think he is.
Blackpool taking the lead against Mansfield. Bournemouth 2-0 up against Southampton. Leyton Orient beating Lincoln. We just need to take a moment to settle and regroup. Yeah, it is denial of a goal scoring opportunity. Like, I've not really got many complaints, to be honest, about the referee's decision. It's just stupid. Ball played into the channel. Baldwin's caught wrong side. Good tackle there, Paul Huntington. Man City have taken the lead against Newcastle. I said 2-1 Newport, and I definitely don't think we're going to get anything out of it now. I don't really know why Paul Huntington's complaining now. It seemed like a pretty easy corner. So, we've scored a legitimate goal which has been disallowed. We've now got a player sent off after 15 minutes. Arguably his best player over the last couple of months. Corner for Newport. Sent into the box. Missed by everybody. Oh, wow. Halliday clears. Looks like a good couple of hundred, I'd say. But we really could have done with that goal being given. And then we can... I mean, Mellon's got about a 1 on 6 here. If he gets anything... He's done very well there, Michael Mellon. Pointing, he can certainly hit one from there. He does. It's a terrible strike. Yeah, we could have done with that goal not being wrongfully disallowed, and then we can just sit in and defend. You'd probably take point and straight off, bring Critchlow on, and just defend. But at 0-0, you still got to go for it. It seems like we're just going to look to play the exact same way, just without an extra centre-half. Which is a problem, because they're playing a front three, so they're always going to have an overload.
Use everything to their advantage now, won't they? He's shitting down here, not left. He plays for that.
Take a goal if we can and just hold on and play on the counter.
Oh my god, this is the place where Harry Lewis were offside, isn't it? Because of the lines. Not offside, sorry. Sorry.
I'm not saying anything.
Used the wrong word.
The offside goal was onside, so couldn't really tell you. Great goal though.
What do you call it?
Yeah, I think Kayla looks very good. I'm surprised he's not started today, to be honest, over Poynton. Rest him up for Tuesday. Pack our midfield and try to dominate the game that way. It seems like we're still trying to go expansive in the midfield, which is how we got caught out with the red card. Oliver's scored for Shrewsbury. You are joking.
Oh my days.
He has, but Dane Oliver has scored for Shrewsbury against Bolton Wanderers. Go on, Big V. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to play a 4-4-1.
It looks like they're trying to figure something out.
Tommy Lee right midfield. Come on, Tommy. Go on, Tommy. Ah! It's flicked from somebody. How on earth has he kept that in? Bring him home. Wait, this is the same dodgy referee that Crew had at Wimbledon, didn't it? So that's two. This referee's given 2 red cards in 2 games. Well, they've had a change of manager since that transfer. So that's why. But he scored a couple of goals for him, hasn't he? Looks like we're just time wasting for the moment. I'm surprised we've not done that. As Sam Walker sit down for 5 minutes, pretend to be injured so we can have a tactical reshape. Now that we're down to 10 men. Tommy Lee wins his header. Drops for a Newport player. That could have been dodgy. What the hell were you doing then? Sarcevic wide left. Ball delivered into the box. Headed away by Adaramola.
So when Harry Lewis did his thing, what he did?
Ball comes into the box. Halliday concedes the corner.
Was this line what we were trying to say?
Oh no, he's stayed in actually. Well then Tommy Lee. Yeah.
Because that line is miles away from where he needs to be.
Yeah, but if you're just looking out the corner of your eye.
I don't know how he got away with that, I really don't.
Referees just stopped the game for a moment. Oh, we're making a change. We are making a change. Bobby Poynton substituted off.
Oh.
Romney Critchlow coming on.
I bet he's really gutted. Yeah,
He's shaking his head. He's furious, he's Poynton.
You would be though, wouldn't you?
His race, his run. Well, I said that if you are going to take anyone off, it will be Bobby Poynton. It makes sense because he needs to be rested for Tuesday.
Nice feeling.
It's just a shame in the context that it's happened. I mean, Alexander's given it, what, 5 or 10 minutes? I'm sure Poynton understands, but it is still disappointing for him, isn't it?
Do you think he'd be pissed off at Jack Shepherd about that?
No, because he's not done it intentionally, has he? Right, so we'll move him. So what we'll do now is...
How come that one doesn't have a proper photo? Someone scored for Man City, but I don't know who it is.
They've signed some new players in January.
Marmos?
Yeah, new signing, I think. No, that's not what I'm asking you to do, is it?
So, because he got a red, is it just a league game?
Yeah, so he'll miss...
For Birmingham?
He'll miss MK Dons on Saturday, is that right?
Do you think he'll play for Birmingham then still?
Well, he's going to have to now. So I've done the team based on what I think is what we're going to do. But I could be wrong. So confirmation of that first change of the game then. Bobby Poynton off, Romney Critchlow on. Jack Shepherd's obviously not playing in the number 10, but I just needed to make you aware that he has been sent off still. Well, who else have we got to play in that position? We never seem to capitalise when teams go down to 10. Hopefully Newport are the same.
Newport already look better than us though, without this red card. Not ideal.
Rather be 1 down than 10 men, definitely. That's an unlucky ricochet. I do just want to have a look to see if we have actually gone to what I think we'll go to. But I'm not sure. It might change in and out of possession. It might be something else. Hold on. Let me land. So it could be this.
We also should be one goal ahead. It's a bit unfair.
Ball comes into the box there, but it's terrible balling. Right, this is what I think we're actually doing. As it looks more like this, actually. I think that makes a bit more sense, really. Compact the midfield out a bit more.
So do you think the sub were a good choice?
Yeah, because I don't think we've had much control in the game since the red card, so we need to go with the extra defender. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. Corbin would like that one, I think.
You weren't happy though, were you?
Who? No. Tommy Lee don't win the header, but it falls to Smallwood. He clips it into the channel. Bit of running for Michael Mellon to do. I think if you're going to play a lone striker when you're down to 10 men, you'd rather it be Mellon than Kavanagh. Mellon's done really well there to win a corner. Like, set piece is going to be our best opportunity to score because you've got numerically you're on the same. Just got to make sure we don't concede from the counter. Mansfield have turned it around against Blackpool. Leighton Orient 2-0 up against Lincoln. Reading have taken the lead against Rotherham. Birmingham taking the lead against Charlton, and will be Richie Smallwood to take. Is it AFC Wimbledon? Smallwood then with this corner, right foot out swinger, floats it in, on top of the keeper, who's missed it. It's come to Critchlow and he just can't react quick enough. Not really seen much from Adaramola so far. He's got two men around him and he's got past both of them. He cuts it back, but it's an absolutely terrible cutback. Critchlow wins the ball back, concedes possession. Michael Mellon now. Beats his man, beats another one, beats a third, Michael Mellon! Oh my god, that would have been an unbelievable goal. Wow, brilliant footwork there from Michael Mellon. Takes it past one, past the second, past the third then as well with a cheeky nutmeg. His shot is then unfortunately saved by the Newport goalkeeper, but he's looked really good so far as Michael Mellon. They'll just be resting him, he's played a lot of football recently and we'll need him Tuesday. Yeah, but people like Tommy Lee can't play on Tuesday, so...
I understand we want to win on Tuesday, but we're in such an important part in the league, like, we want to be winning these to try and win the leagues over.
Yeah.
I'd have played him, to be honest, but...
Just with his history of hamstring problems, though.
Yeah.
We have literally got every man behind the ball, and that's a good save from Sam Walker. Flick towards goal. Glennon got in front of Aidan Baldwin. And eventually we have managed to just about deal with it. But it's certainly a 5-3-1. Or a 3-4-1. 3-5-1. Tommy Lee wins his header. He's winning a lot against Glennon. Mellon will back into his man. Falls over a bit. Adaramola has to win this header and he's not really challenged for it. He didn't really look like he wanted that one. And now we've got Ajaboyi running at Critchlow. Good tackle there from Sarcevic. Referee's given a foul though.
That was very soft.
Sarcevic has a word with the referee there. Didn't seem very happy with the decision. Adaramola blocks the cross. Sarce now having another word with the referee. I mean, Lee Bell described this ref as the worst he's ever seen last Saturday. Or was it on Tuesday? I think it was on Tuesday, wasn't it? I wouldn't say he's having a great game as well, to be honest. So we're not applying the high press now. We're sitting in a low block, which again probably suits us fitness-wise, thinking about Tuesday. But it's fine if you 1-0 up at 0-0. But as long as we win every one of our home games between now and the end of the season, and we pick up the odd point away from home, we'll finish top 3. Newport clip a ball into the box. We've done just about enough there to sit out for a goal kick. MK Dons have taken the lead away at Tranmere. I think our squad is too big and we have to get rid of a lot of players. Who would you get rid of? Smallwood having a word with the referee. 33 minutes on the clock then. Make sure to drop a like on the stream for me if you haven't already. Can we get the stream up to 50 likes? That would be massively appreciated. Subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. Tommy Lee wins another goal kick. Halliday clips it into the channel. Mellon will battle well. He's got 2 men around him, but he's done very well again, Michael Mellon, to win as a throw-in. I think he's working really hard. I've been very impressed with Michael Mellon so far on his first Bradford City start. Barrow have taken the lead away at Cheltenham. That's a bit of a mid-table nuller, really. Adore, Walker, Oliver Smith. But Oliver will be leaving in the summer, currently out on loan. Smith will probably leave in the summer, currently out on loan. Adore is needed for the EFL Trophy games at the moment. Walker played really well against Rotherham. I would agree, though, with Neil Byrne. He stinks. Oh, here we go. We're doing it. We're finally doing it. Sam Walker has gone down with his injury, and all the Bradford City players are straight over to Graham Alexander. And our physio is jogging on at the slowest pace possible. Millwall have taken lead against West Brom. We're just going to take a moment for a break in play. The physio's currently having a feel of Sam Walker's hamstring. There's going to be absolutely nothing wrong with it. Yeah, Alexander deep in conversation with his team at the moment. Leamington 2-0 up now against Farsley. Let's have a look, see what people are saying on the old funkypigeon.com. Any of our new signings not cup side except Critchlow? Yes, the goalkeeper Hilton can play as well. This is not a Latino goatee. This is a tash and a bit of bum fluff, is what we'd probably call that. We are back underway then. Newport get us back underway with a goal kick. And they'll look to play out from the back. I'm glad he said of late there and not this season, because he has been poor on the whole. But he is slowly turning it round. Just having a look at the Sarcevic goal. I think he's clearly onside, to be honest. Here's a replay of the red card. See, a lot of people are saying that Huntington's the last man, so it shouldn't actually be a red card. Very interesting, isn't it? Tommy Lee picks up the ball now. This is where we need to be confident in possession. Lee clips it down the line into Michael Mellon. Going to run into the challenge. He's got Sarcevic in the box. That's it for the moment. He gets a ball in over Sarce's head. Headed away, only as far as Smallwood. He finds Adaramola, a bit of space over on the left-hand side. He's going to look to take on his man. But just... Oh, he's done very well, twisting and turning. Critchlow sends it in. It's a really poor ball, though. It comes out to Smallwood. Clips it back in, looking for Michael Mellon. Keeper's out. And Mellon's offside, apparently. How this shot went wide, anyway. Nottingham Forest have equalised against Fulham. That's actually a good point. Apparently the referee were really far away. Yeah, the referee's literally so far away from play. How is he able to make that decision? Number 3 picks up the ball in for Newport. Out wide to number 7, up against Halliday. Baldwin's coming over to double up. Baldwin's done well, does concede the corner. 7 minutes to go until half-time. Still 0-0 as things stand. But you feel like if Newport score, that's going to be game done. We have to get the first goal. Where are we in the... Oh my god. They've hit the post. Sam Walker's nowhere near it. Goal line scramble. 5 shoots wide. Wow. We're getting very lucky at the moment. Completely unorganised again from a set piece. Baker's hit the post. 7 with the ball in. And just completely unmarked. Sam Walker's nowhere near it. Tommy Lee then has a vital challenge. And 5 shot then goes well wide. We're getting lucky, but your luck does eventually run out. So we could do with a goal just before half-time would be perfect. Then we can really just sit in and defend, Rotherham style. To bring loads of defenders on. I mean, we've got 4 attacking midfielders on the bench, which is not really ideal, to be honest. I feel like Patterson on at half-time would be a smart call. And the reason why I say that... Oh, go on, Mellon. The reason why I say that is because Patterson's so energetic. Oh! Tommy Lee's had a shot there, well saved by the keeper. What was I going to say? Yeah, Patterson's so energetic, he almost makes up for you being down to 10 men. Like, he does the running of 2 players. Newport players complain that should have been a foul, but definitely not a foul. Good strike that from Tommy Lee. Never really troubling the goalkeeper, but their keeper's always been a bit dodgy. You don't want to go for height with him. You want to go for it low down because he really struggles to get there because he's so short and chunky. So we could really do with putting him in the corners. If I type in League 2 table, does that update live? I think it does. Yeah, it does. So we're up to 3rd at the moment. But a draw doesn't really suit us, to be honest. Because if Port Vale win their game and they'd go level on points. No, they go above us at the moment. Notts County, they win their game in hand, they go above us. Wimbledon win their game in hand, they'd go 4 points clear of us. So we need a win today, really. The red card's obviously not ideal, but... yeah. Newport driving in, ball played out wide. Low cross into the box, easy for Sam Walker to claim. We do really need the win. I just can't get over these dodgy refereeing decisions. Huntington was the last man. Shepherd gets sent off for a last man foul. We score a legitimate goal. Disallowed for offside. Yeah, I'm going to Birmingham Tuesday. Holiday wins the flick on. There's 4 minutes to go until half time. Oh, it's a dodgy pass, and now we've got an opportunity to counter. Sarsvig out wide to Adaramola, 2-on-2, has to find Mellon. His cutback, he's really poor though. Comes out to Tommy Lee. Smallwood hits one from distance, blocked by number 19. Critchlow now, out wide to Adaramola. Clips it in, but it's blocked. Mamouche has got a hat-trick. Bloody hell. Ball clipped into the box. Halliday don't win his header. It's an opportunity now for Newport to counter with the number 7. Halliday though with a nice challenge. I wonder if Halliday will play the full 90 today, because he has played a lot of football as well recently. But he's not really got a history of injuries, has he? Not a history of muscle injuries anyway. So, I don't think it'll matter too much. I think we've got a very good defensive shape. Now that we're not really pressing, Newport finding it difficult to play it around us. So the red card might actually suit us. Because we do look very compact defensively. They're just doing a lot of side-to-side passing, as you normally have to do against 10 men. Because since the red card, Adjaboy's barely touched the ball. And he was their biggest threat inside the opening 15 minutes. Tommy Lee with a nice header there, out for a throw, and he's done well. It's a good header to not concede the corner. But if we can show some guts to not only win away from home, but win with 10 men for 75 minutes, that's a sign of a real promotion chasing side. But we need a goal to make that to happen, unless Newport are just going to kick one in their own net. But I don't think I would take a draw. If you were to ask me now, would I take a draw come full time? No. Because I don't really see them scoring. And we're creating the odd half chance. Halliday's been pretty good. He's locked up that number 7. He's not really had a kick so far. Halliday's playing very well. I actually agree with Kwamnia there. They will do a lot of work on out of possession stuff, defending overloads, and underloads as well. Halliday has committed a foul, and it will be a free kick for Newport. Free kicks, corners, anything like that, any set piece, if we concede from there, we cannot put it down to the red card because you're man for man, really. You normally have an overload as a defensive team. To be fair, we've not played well last 10 games, but still won most of them. Sign of true champions. I think we've had some good performances, but sometimes when it's winter times on a Tuesday night, it's cold, you're playing against a terrible team, it's just about getting them scrappy 1-0 wins. Because we know that in the past, we would have normally lost them games or drawn them. Here we go then, free kick for Newport. Glennon sends it in towards the front post. That seemed to be a bit of a weak point for us there because we only had Adaramola at the front post and they had a couple of big lads. So we need to maybe rethink that. But that's what you're losing out of Nandi Cook in your team. The big man at the front post. Three minutes added on then at the end of this first half. Make sure to drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. Newport currently just playing it side to side on the half lane. I do think it's going to be a very boring rest of the game now because of the red card. I don't think Halliday really needed to commit to that. I think Tommy Lee were dealing with it fine. 7 now. Low ball in off of Tommy Lee out for another corner. No, I don't, to be honest. So I think Shepherd will play regularly for Barnsley next season. Mellon will go out on loan somewhere else as this cross comes into the box, headed up by Huntington. Critchlow clears. Who else we've got in on loan? Kayla, he's not going to play enough to come back, is he? Sars has done very well there to buy a foul. I have this season's home shirt, the home shirt from the playoff season. I have Don Polion's match-worn training top from the 17-18 season. I have an 18-19 home shirt which did say Robinson 35 on the back, but now says Doyle 9.
I've got a signed shirt from all the players from
The 21-22 season,
21-22.
where we were absolutely awful.
Well, I've still got it, right?
Memories from Derek Adams.
Warm young match shirt, whatever it is.
Mellon wins his header again. Into the final 60 seconds of the half. Baldwin finds Tommy Lee. He goes out wide to Brad Halliday with a bit of a heavy pass, but he will keep it in. Smallwood now clips it into Tommy Lee. Nice pass. Smallwood then looks to clip it into the channel for Brad Halliday. They win the first ball. Sarcevic hits one. His shot is well wide though. And that should see us through to probably half time now. The refs got injured in the Walsall game and they're looking into the crowd to find a replacement. I didn't know. My first away game was Rochdale away. We drew 1-1 in the 2016-17 season. I didn't even get to go to any of like the Aston Villa games. What the hell? There is the halftime whistle. Aston Villa, Chelsea, Arsenal, Leeds. Didn't get to go to any of them because they were all on school night. Do we think Walsall have been lucky at the start of the season, or have we destroyed their confidence since we defeated them? Awful streak since. I think missing Nathan Lowe is a big thing for them. But for once, I'm actually going to stick with you through half time. I've not got anything else to do that's more important. I'm not hungry. I've got my drink, so I'll just stick here and talk with you then. Two big decisions in the first half. Looks like Graham Alexander is waiting for the referee. Alexander just saying well done to Michael Mellon. But the red card, looking at the replay, seems dodgy. Kitman's shaking his head at the referee. It looked like Paul Huntington was the last man and the referee's given the red card. We've scored a legitimate goal which was wrongfully disallowed. Two major calls from the referee and I think he's got them both wrong. At the time I thought the red card was, because the angle that we saw was really zoomed in, but if you look at the zoomed out angle you can see Paul Huntington's clearly last man, not Jack Shepherd. In playoff season, I got Andy Cook signed match one shirt. Bloody hell. Apparently, that it's not 2 games in a row he's given red cards. It's like this is his 3rd game in a row he's given a red card. So I just tweeted saying it's a good half, all things considered. The referee's clearly out of his depth for 2 massive decisions he's got wrong. Mellon looks a real handful. The refs are terrible. Yeah. Interesting, isn't it? Lee Bell was right. Ref's been paid. Absolutely never a red card. I agree. At first, I really did think it was. But looking at the wide angle, Huntington's literally next to him. And it's 30 yards away. So how is that denial of a clear and obvious goal scoring opportunity? I don't know. Lincoln have pulled a goal back against Leyton Orient. One of my friends got a right shirt in his first loan spell in his last game. That's nice. So here is what the referee has deemed a clear and obvious goal-scoring opportunity as a last-man foul. Sorry? You can literally still see the centre circle. How is that a clear and obvious goal-scoring opportunity? Actually, the person who's tweeted this has got me blocked for some reason. Seems a bit harsh. I've never even interacted with that person before. I don't know. I don't know. So a Walsall fan is currently the fourth official at their game. Ugh. Carlisle still 0-0 with Colchester. But apparently they're very bored, their fans. Also, another point to add, Courtney Baker-Richardson didn't actually have control of the ball. So how can it be a goal-scoring opportunity if their player's not actually touched the ball yet? Just looking at that early chance for Courtney Baker-Richardson back. I mean, the shot was right at him, but still a good save from Sam Walker. I hate when people call him Paul Huntingdon. It's Huntington, not Huntingdon. I had exactly the same in a Sunday League game a few weeks ago, and I booked him, but officially it should have been a red, to be fair. No, not if there's a covering defender, you're near the halfway line, and the player's not even got the ball under control. How can that be an obvious goal-scoring opportunity? Just actually having a look at the red card decision again, it all originally came from Mellon having a shot from 40 yards out. I mean, Smallwood's literally saying there's a covering defender right there. Could Sars have just taken a cynical yellow on the halfway line? I guess it's all if buts and maybes. It actually doesn't really like Shepherd does much wrong. Like all it does is look like Baker-Richardson just runs across Shepherd. It's not like he's intentionally brought him down either. Like really, it's more clumsy than anything. Can't believe that from Mellon, where he took it past one, took it past two, took it past the third. If he'd have put that in a top corner, that's probably goal of the season. Yeah, Sam Walker has massively improved. City need to maintain the shape and stay patient. Chances will come in the second half, but it's huge we don't concede. I mean, what, we conceded 1 in our last 7? I feel confident that we won't concede, but I guess you never know. They have had a few half chances, though. At the post, Walker's made the odd decent save. They've definitely created the better chances, but you would expect that when they're having a whole extra man on the pitch. I wonder if Alexander will make any half-time changes. What do we reckon, chat? Is anyone else going to come on at half-time? Because we've got obviously 4 subs left, but only 2 opportunities now. Oh, Sarsevic's shot near the end of the game. End of the half, sorry. Clearly wide. Hi Sam, I'm watching you from India today. Bloody hell. Welcome in, David. Hope you are well. I'm just going to update the title to say, instead of versus, to now say 0-0. What was everyone's thoughts on the fans forum as well, actually? We might as well talk about that while we're here. There's some big things discussed. I did a full video analysing the key and important points for Tier 3 trial members. If we score, I'll gift you 5 of them. There's loads of games that are 0-0. Not a single game has more than 1 goal in it. There's only been 3 goals scored in the entirety of League 2 today. That's Chesterfield at Walsall, MK Dons at Tranmere, and Barrow at Cheltenham. No team has scored at home in the 3 o'clock kickoffs. Pato at half-time for Lee. I'd bring Pato at some point. He just does the running of 2 players, doesn't he? So he'd be a good player to bring on. We've only had 30% of the ball. But we've had 10 shots. It should be 11. Because obviously the offside goal won't count. Oh. Can't start a fire without a spark. Sharp comes across well in fans forum. He knows his stuff. I feel like Sharp being there gave confidence to Gent and Sparks. I feel like them 2 spoke very well as always. A Crew fan tweeted saying, "Shambolic decision, get this twat sacked." Who should Pato replace, and do we need to change formation or keep it as it is? I think Pato will come on for Tommy Lee, but Alexander seems to really like Tommy Lee. A Crew fan tweeted saying, "Goal scoring opportunity," and Courtney Baker Richardson in the sentence is bordering on a sackable offence anyway. Excuse me? What the hell just happened there? What the hell just happened there? Are you still with me? Are we still here? Are we still alive? Are we still kicking? Goal of the season. It's a tough one, isn't it? Because Patterson scored some real bangers. Cook against Port Vale. We have scored some very nice goals. Welcome back, Jacob. Patson against MK, first game of the season. Yeah. Shepherd as well against Gillingham. We've scored some real beauties this season, haven't we? Du, 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 du. I don't know why it froze there. My disk space just went up to 100% for some reason. It's now back down at 2%. So I've no idea. The second half should be getting underway any moment now, though. We're currently looking at some Bradford fans playing around with their CP Company goggles. I can see Jamie Walker, George Lapsley and Brandon Kayla all passing the ball amongst themselves. I don't know. Callum Johnson, Joe Hilton and somebody else are. Probably Alex Patterson's the one off camera. It seems very harsh, David. There's not many people thinking that it should be a red. If we had Patterson last season, definitely would have got playoffs. 100%. In the build-up to a chance that Newport had, referee Sonny Singh Gill seemed to pull a hamstring. The injury is met by chance of you're not fit to referee. Bromley have taken the lead against Fleetwood. Any half-time changes, maybe? Barrow 2-0 up now against Cheltenham. Ben Whitfield on the score sheet again. And they're making a change at the break. So coming out is Critchlow, Halliday, Sarcevic, Tommy Lee, Michael Mellon. They're all out for the second half. Norwich have equalised the way to Hull. Doesn't look like there is going to be any Bradford changes at the break. Can see Huntington, Baldwin, Critchlow, Sarcevic, Smallwood, Lee, Adamola, Halliday, Mellon. So no changes at the break. There is no such rule as last man. It's denying a goal or an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. It's so far out with defenders across, you can't say that's obvious, in my humble opinion, is what Adam Baker's tweeted. I think that's a very, very good tweet. And that is the same player who didn't hit the target in a one-on-one from 6 yards out. That's very true. It will be Bradford City to get us underway then for the second half. Anthony Sarcevic a bit more specifically. They've made the change at the break then. Who's come off for them? It's not David Ajiboye, unfortunately. I think they've gone away from the 3-4-3 and gone to a 4-2-3-1. Joseph says Cook versus Port Vale, Shepherd versus Gillingham, Patterson versus MK, Patterson versus Walsall, Patterson versus Accrington. Hopefully it will get appealed. We need him next week against MK, don't we? It will only be the one game ban though, which is good. Smallwood then with this free kick. Floats it into the box. Critchlow wins the header. Baldwin heads towards goal. Tommy Lee just not really attempting for the ball, trying to pin his man rather than get the ball. We're in a throw-in. 3 minutes. We're already 3 minutes into the second half. What? We only just kicked off, haven't we? Who knows? Da, 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 da. That definitely went out of play. Adamola crosses in, but it's a poor ball in. Straight to the keeper. Looks to distribute early. Just puts it in an area. Baldwin should have loads of time to deal with this. Oh, it's a dodgy header. We've got away with it though. Headed it into the ground and was maybe a bit too direct with the downwards header rather than forwards. Oh, Huntington's clearance is a bit dodgy there. George Lapsley took it into a banana there. Jamie Walker, I think, might have just put something in his mouth and he's not chewing it. Could have gone in his top lip, who knows, I guess. Halliday's header is into Tommy Lee's path. Concedes possession on this occasion. And it's momentarily cleared by Newport. Adaramola looking to press tightly on Ajiboye to allow their fullback to come forward with it. Adaramola man marking Ajiboye now. Newport once again will look to play out from the back. 5 minutes gone into the second half. Then make sure to drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. Can we get the stream up to 30 likes? If everyone right now likes the stream, then we'll easily get way past 30. So just do it now. It's free and it really does help out, you know. All that good stuff. George, welcome in. I was going to say the clock was definitely wrong, because we're now about to hit the 50th minute again. We did that like 2 minutes ago. Newport swing across in. Huntington wins his header into Critchlow. Not really got much on, so he's just going to hook it forwards. Mellon wins a flick on, and he's going to look to go alone here, Michael Mellon. Cleared away on as far as Sarcevic. He's headed then to Michael Mellon. I think he was offside. Newport just passing side to side at the moment, not really much going on. Reverse pass, nice ball into number 8, clips it over the top for Huntington, for Baker Richardson, but Huntington wins it. Yeah, that was a strange one. I'm surprised that these rugby lines are still allowed, to be honest. This is professional football we're talking about. Morecambe have taken the lead against Accrington, and it's none other than Leon Goal. He's certainly no Leon Goal. Michael Mellon chasing after a long ball here. You know, battle hard. Oh, Sarcevic, he's won it. We're in 1v1. And he's now given the free kick. This referee is so dodgy. He did not give the free kick. A good 5 seconds of play went on. Then they played a dodgy back pass, and then he gave the free kick. This referee has not got a clue what he's doing. He is absolutely awful. Critchlow there with a nice interception. We've not really got much in the way of forward options though. There's a little Cruyff turn. Smallwood now spins like a pirouette. And he plays his pass forward into Tommy Lee. First time ball out to Brad Halliday. Baldwin now. Clips one into the channel for Tommy Lee. Going to use his body to bring the ball down nicely. Crosses into the box. Mellon's thrown to the floor. Referee not even looking. He's not even looking. Come on, Adaramola. How's everyone playing? Nice to see some newbies. Shame about the sending off. Mellon's playing really well. Tommy Lee's back heel there is terrible. Harrogate have taken lead against Swindon. Oh, it's a horrible clearance from their keeper. Come on, City. Let's get at them. They don't really look up for this. That should not have been a backwards pass. Huntington looks for a diag. Halliday brings it down. Back to Baldwin. He plays it round the corner to Michael Mellon to strike. Good save from the keeper. Great pass there from Aidan Baldwin. Sarsfield chasing after his man. He just cuts backwards. Well done, Baldwin. Him and Halliday doubling up very well on the Newport number 7. Blackburn are taking the lead at home to Plymouth. Huntington heads across away. Halliday brings it down. Surely a foul. It's Tommy Lee actually fouled there. Tommy Lee's awful, says Helen. Come on, City. It was an excellent pass from Aidan Baldwin. Mellon with a first time strike. Good save from their keeper. Definitely one you'd expect him to save. Rotherham have equalised away at Reading. Sam Nombe with a penalty. It was deemed as a denial of a clear and obvious goal scoring opportunity, even though there was a covering defender and it was near the halfway line. And their player didn't even have control of the ball. Stevenage have taken the lead against Peterborough. Dan Kemp with the goal. Oh, come on, Tommy. Got to get a foot in there. Well done. Come on, Halliday now. Mellon. Obviously, he's going to go to feet. Oh! He's given them the advantage. Sarcevic was fouled there, and he's given them the advantage. I don't believe what I'm actually seeing right now. Sarcevic has just been tripped up off the ball, and he gave them the advantage. I think it probably doesn't help that he's always so far away from play that he's not got a clue what he's doing. Bloody hell. Newport swing across into the box. Easy though for Sam Walker to claim. Ipswich Town with 10 men have taken the lead away at Aston Villa. Liam Delap with the goal. Tommy Lee there with a nice first touch. Small looking to stick a toe in though. Mellon's got to be a bit better in possession there. Tommy Lee had no chance. Walsall have now just equalised with Chesterfield. Lee was not that good in the first half. Second half, he's shockingly bad. Adramola's going to try and apply a press. They clip it forward, but again, easy for Sam Walker to claim. They're really not that good. It looks like we're going to be happy for the point, judging by Sam Walker's game management here. Which, at this stage, we might as well just go and gamble for the 3 points. That one extra point, is that really going to give us that much? Yes, he can play versus Birmingham. Sarcevic picks up the ball on this left-hand side. Inside pass to Michael Mellon. Oh, but his first touch just gets away from him. Got to be better there, Mellon. Halliday there with some nice pressing, wins the ball back. And the referee's given a free kick. What on earth is he doing? That was a perfectly good tackle from Brad Halliday. I cannot believe he's given that as a foul. He just got in front of his man, and then the Newport player drags Halliday back, and he gives them the free kick. I genuinely do not believe what I'm seeing. This referee has not got a clue what he's doing. I do not believe it. Good tackle there from Critchlow. Oh my god, he's given a foul. Oh my god, what is he doing? What on earth is this referee doing? It's a perfectly good tackle again from Critchlow, and he's given them a free kick for it. What on earth is he doing? I'm genuinely in shock. I'm not over-exaggerating when I say this is the worst refereeing display I've ever seen. Oh my god. What on earth am I watching? Honestly, the referee we had away at Walsall, the referee we had away at Harrogate, they were a million times better than this referee. Walsall have now turned it around against Chesterfield. Does anyone know this referee's name? Because he genuinely needs, like, reporting. Like, this is now borderline match fixing. I know that's a term that gets floated around quite a lot around referees. But what we are seeing here is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I have never felt so much rage and frustration towards the referee. Bolton have equalised for Shrewsbury. We're playing very well to say we're playing against the worst referee ever. Not only have we got to overcome the disallowed goal, the red card, an absolutely awful referee, we've also actually got to beat a decent Newport team as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is his third EFL game, and he's already given out 3 red cards. This should be one for Sam Walker to deal with, and he does with a flying kick forwards. I wonder when we're going to start seeing some changes. We could do with getting Patterson on. Just someone who's going to score something out of nothing. Oh, we've gone to a player press then. It's one of them when you've got 10 men, if one goes, you've all got to go, and it's a bit risky to do with 10 men. 61 minutes gone. It doesn't look like any players are getting ready to come on at the moment. I really feel like we're missing Patterson. Huddersfield have turned it around against Barnsley. Referee's an absolute clown. He's not got a clue. Absolutely not got a clue. Get the tash off. Leave the tash alone. Not only is the ref giving us nothing, he's giving them everything. Yeah, we could do with some fresh legs. Some players out there have worked very hard. What we can't do though is bring Mellon off and put Lee up front, because we need pace on the counter, not height. That's the last thing we need. Like I'd rather Walker up front than Lee. Mellon battling very hard there. He's done very well, Michael Mellon. Tommy Lee just gives the ball away. He needs to come off now. He's not playing well whatsoever. Oh, nearly. The right idea, poor execution. Come on, Graham, now let's make some changes. Let's get some fresh legs on. Especially Alex Patterson. Get him on the pitch. Let him dribble past 4 players and stick it in the back of the net. Doesn't look like anyone's coming on at the moment. There's a few players out warming up. Nice reverse pass there, but Huntington will just use his experience to see that one out. Let's have a look what people are saying on Twitter about this referee then. Walker and Patterson need to come on. Yeah, we need players who are going to press high. Oh, we've got that ability anyway. Cheers, Dave. Yeah, it is David, isn't it? Mansfield 3-1 up now against Blackpool. There seems to be a minute's applause here for from the Newport fans. I'm not too sure what for. Although it stopped 30 seconds into the 64th minute, so I'm not really too sure what that were for. I don't think anything got announced. Not really too sure. Newport are preparing a change though. Yeah, I seen Walsall are now winning. We could do with scoring. Well, he should want to use it because we've got a lot of tied players. It was Josh Martin who came on at half-time for Newport, former Notts County man. They're bringing Ajiboye off. I'm surprised by that. First 15 minutes, he was the best player on the park. I'm surprised they're not bringing Kamara off because he's done nothing against Brad Halliday. Could be just managing his minutes, maybe. Geoffroy has come on for Newport. Maybe a change in formation. Looks like he's gone up front. Baldwin's now having to come off for 30 seconds, as he did on Tuesday. Baffling. Anyway, 66 minutes on the clock. And make sure to drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. Don't forget as well to subscribe to the channel if you are new. Will either side find a goal in this game? Will either side break the deadlock? We look onto the bench. The only players not warming up at the moment are, I think, George Lapsley and Brandon Kaler. Peterborough have now equalised away at Stevenage. Critchlow sends one up and out of the stand. Apparently this person who's just come on for Newport is the son of Wilfred Boney. So why is he called Jeffrey then? Newport looking to build on this near side. Josh Martin, couple of step overs, but only plays backwards. Just kind of watching Newport play it side to side. I said it'd be a boring game. I really think substitutions are the best way to go. Patterson and Walker on, I think, is what I'd do. But I'm not sure if I'd want to bring Sarcevic off. A brace from Cheltenham. Cheltenham's Matty Taylor has pulled that game back to 2-2. Still Newport just playing it side to side. Josh Martin now gets away from Adaramola. Ball into the box. Huntington heads away. It's not going to quite fall to Michael Mellon, unfortunately. Sitting back and get penned in a bit. That's kind of what Huntington's just headed another cross away. That is kind of what needs to happen when you've only got 10 men. Shot comes in, blocked by Sarcevic. Adaramola now clips into the channel. Is that going to stay in? Here's Mellon's challenge. The ball falls to Anthony Sarcevic. He now finds Richie Smallwood. Bit of space for him to drive into. Not really got much in the way of support. Adaramola's been done off the ball there, and the referee's saying no. He's clearly just been smashed off the ball. Right in front of the referee. And he says no. Villa have equalised with Ipswich. Ollie Watkins with the goal. Tommy Lee concedes the goal kick. Come on, Graham. Let's have some subs now. There's only 20 minutes left. You want them to be on long enough to make a bloody impact on the game. Oh, come on. Lee's not good enough. Don't know why he likes him so much. I think he's alright, but nothing more than a 6 out of 10. Boney now low crossings, blocked by Critchlaw for a corner. Aye. Come on, City. Ball's not sticking up top, really need to change or the pressure will begin to tell. I don't know why he's not making changes, and it's not like anyone's getting ready to come on. They'll come on after this corner. You got Walker, Johnson and Patterson all warming up behind the goal. "20 minutes to go." Is my nose starting to run? Don't think so. Left-footed in swinger then from the number 3, which I think is Anthony Glennon. Could be wrong. Ball comes into the box. Sam Walker punches nearly into the back of his own net though. Southampton pull a goal back against Bournemouth. Free kick is not what's been given. It's a corner, obviously. Another corner comes in. This time there's no one at the front post. Baldwin's got to be stronger. Good tackle there, Adaramola, and it's an opportunity to counter, but he can't quite win that. Ball swung back into the box. Sam Walker's got to claim that, and he does. Don't go down. That's an opportunity to counter. Come on. Oh, what now? Jamie Rayner says he watched it and it was a very soft touch. I dread the last 15-20 minutes of City games at the moment. Always very tense. What is the referee doing? Are you going to make a decision or what, ref? Smallwood's looking at this referee like, what are you on about? He's talking to Adaramola. And that's it. Seems like just a talking to. Adaramola just burst out laughing. Glennon's going over and having a word here at the linesman. He's not allowed to do this. He's got right in the linesman's face here. He's pointing right in his face. Referee, you are meant to give him a yellow card there. You cannot go up and point in a linesman's face. What on earth is he doing? This referee, man. Goodness me, I've never seen anything like it. We can't just be making the one change on 73 minutes. Come on, get Patterson on. Tommy Lee clearly being fouled there, referee not even looking. Critchlow there clears nicely. Adaramo's going to keep that in play, you know. The drive down this left-hand side. That's a terrible tackle from Martin. That should be a booking when this attack's finished. His cross is cleared. Now it's an opportunity for Newport to counter, but Critchlow should be able to deal with this. And he does. Mellon now lets the ball run. He's got the other side of his man. Michael Mellon! Sarcevic's telling him to dive. He should have just gone down there, shouldn't he? He got in front of the man. He should have just gone down. Ah, Michael. I think he wanted the goal for himself, though, didn't he? It's been so frustrating. Referee's just had another word there with Anthony Glennon. Yeah, exactly. There's not going to be any time for them to make an impact. That's one thing that really frustrates me about Alexander. He doesn't make changes to give them enough time to have an impact. I think it is only going to be the one change. Cheltenham have now completed the comeback against Barrow. Newport play forwards. Over to Martin. Crosses into the box. That's a foul. Clear foul on Paul Huntington. Clear foul. Referee's looking right at it and he's not seeing it. Thankfully, the cross has gone over everybody. But Baker Richardson has just shoved Huntington completely in front of the referee's eyes. And he's not given anything. I don't believe what I'm watching. Genuinely, this is the worst refereeing performance ever. Huntington's now down. It's a blatant foul on him. Elbow straight into the ribs. How's the referee not seeing it? Walker is now coming on. Just the single change. Why is he bringing Mellon off? No, Alexander, what are you doing? Why is he bringing Mellon off? He's been his best player. He's been our biggest goal. He's been our only goal threat. He's bringing Jamie Walker on up front. It's a good job we invested well though in January, wasn't it? Just put Jamie Walker on up front. Right then. Well, I mean, if he scores the winner, I'll hold my hands up, but I'm not entirely convinced by that decision from Alexander. We've now got no striker on the pitch. And Jamie Walker is the man leading the line. So confirmation then of the second change of the game. It is Michael Mellon off, and it's a straight swap for Jamie Walker to lead the line. No, Alexander. Oh, I've just clicked the wrong button there. I'm really surprised he's not brought Patterson on. I think he's actually put Sarcevic up front. Easy save for Sam Walker. Has he? Blackpool have now equalised with Mansfield. Walker's in a midfield position at the moment and Sarcevic was stood up front. But I swear Luchetti said that Walker's going up front. Let's have a look. Can Jamie Walker really lead the line like like Michael Mellon can? It is Jamie Walker up front. Into the last 13 minutes then. Make sure to drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. Tranmere have equalised with MK Dons. I really don't understand why he's not brought Alex Patterson on. Why is Tommy Lee still on this football pitch? Newport building over on that far side. You missed a red card, which was never a red card. We scored a legitimate goal, which has been wrongfully disallowed, and you've seen the worst refereeing performance ever. Our players have been fouled. He's given fouls to Newport for that. Our players are getting smashed off the ball. He gives nothing. Our player touches them. He gives a free kick. 729 Bradford fans there today. Incredible support. Big credit to all those who have travelled. That's a foul. Way! Finally, he's given us a decision. At 79 minutes it's taken for him to give us a decision. Shocking referee. Tommy Lee isn't going to... There's been a few people who've been saying this, but Alexander's just giving him consistent regular minutes. You've got loads of options on off the bench, but he just doesn't want to use them. Someone's cramping up here. I think Adaramola's cramping up. Lincoln have equalised with Orient. I don't know. 10 to go. Will there be a goal in this game, or will it be another one that finishes 0-0? I mean, fitness potentially. That's the only thing I can really think of, to be honest. Mellon played really well. Adaramola has had some good moments, but on the whole, I think he's just been very average. We are just waiting for Adaramola to receive some treatment at the moment. Is Adaramola going to have to come off? Andy Kwamnu has just said the players will take more pleasure from a performance like this than when you win 1-0. No, I think they'll get more pleasure out of 3 points, to be honest. I don't care how we play as long as we get the 3 points. There's got to be 5 or 6 added on, surely. Stockport have taken the lead away at Wigan. Bournemouth 3-1 up away at Southampton now. We're not going to see Alex Patterson. Alexander, I cannot believe that. We need a goal. We're missing his energy so much. I really think Alexander's got that wrong, not bringing Patterson on, even for 10 minutes. How is Tommy Lee going to get a full 90? Sarsvik, has he really earned a full 90 today? I just... Good tackle, Brad Halliday. He's had a good game on the whole, Halliday. Man of the match for me between him and Mellon. I'd probably edge it with Halliday, to be honest. Yeah, he don't really like making changes, does he? Good tackle there from Critchlow. I don't know. I wonder who'll go to left wing back. Will it be Halliday or will it be Johnson? I don't think we're a one-man team. I think we're a two-man team. Patterson and Andy Cook. It's just a shame that neither of them ever really played together much. Because when they did start last season, Pato was firing him in, wasn't he? Cross comes into the box. Halliday heads up. Walker wins a flick on. He's going to press after his own header. Tommy Lee's going after his man as well. It is just going to be the single change for Bradford City. I really, really don't like that from Alexander. I really, really disagree with it. If this game now finishes 0-0 and he's not brought Alex Patterson on, then I think questions. I don't mean questions of Alexander's future. I just mean questions towards Alexander about why he's not brought him on should be asked. But when you've got such a strong bench, I don't understand why he refuses to use them. Like, you've got some very good quality players on the bench, just bring them on. It's not like the players on the pitch are playing amazing. They're tiring. Jamie Walker will get on the end of that. Just run, Walker. Run, run, run. He looks to Penman, but he just passed it to the fucking keeper. What is that? You're taking a shot on there. It's got to be so much better than that, Jamie. Now Newport can counter. Ball into the box, headed away by Critchlow. Yeah, but if we at the end of the season finish 2 points away from top 3, we'll look back at this game and think, why did we not play Alex Patterson? Oh, Newport building. Ball in the box. I think it hit his chest, actually. Morecambe 2-up now against Accrington. That's 3 points secured for them. Jed Garner with a goal. I think it hit his stomach, to be honest. But it's risky sliding in with your arms up like that. Surprised with this referee as well that he's not given a penalty. It is just a single change. Fuck off. Where's Teo Adaramola? They're bringing another centre half on. So confirmation then of that final change of the game, like for like, with Callum Johnson entering for Teo Adaramola. So no more substitution spots for us. Tommy Lee another full 90 for Bradford City. Anthony Sarsvik another 90. Johnson straight involved with the action. There we go then. Corner for Newport. Comes into the box towards the front post. Tommy Lee clears. Antwi sends it back into the box. Smallwood underneath that. I'm currently on the 87th minute. Just gone. I will be going to Birmingham, yes. If we got a last minute winner now, I hope the players celebrate right in front of the referee's face and stick it right to him. I know, I agree. Why has Patterson not come on? Into the final couple of minutes then, make sure to drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. There's over 50 people in the stream, so if everyone right now just likes the stream, it's free, and then we've hit the like target, haven't we? So make sure you do like if you haven't already, it would be massively appreciated. Subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. Bristol Rovers have retaken the lead against Burton. Anthony Sarcevic wins his header, but Newport just head it back to their keeper. I agree. I really do agree Patterson should have come on. I don't know how Tommy Lee's got a full 90. He's done okay, but you've got real quality on the bench, so just use them. Thank you, I appreciate the like. There's nothing worse than a 0-0. I really feel for them fans that have travelled all the way to Newport for a 0-0 and have seen a horrendous refereeing decision. It's actually Johnson at right wing back and Halliday at left wing back. Brilliant. I'm going to have to change that around now, aren't I? So 4, 1, 5 and 15. Remember that, chat. So I will just confirm that the wing backs have swapped over. Like that. Oh, go on, Jamie. Go on. He wins a corner. Oh, if we score now. Oh my God, if we score now. Come on. Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? I feel like the team we put out was still good enough to beat Newport, but not bringing Pats on at all, I think, is strange. Come on, Huntington. Head one home. Come on, Paul. Ball into the box. Deep, very deep. Bowling heads up. Headed away by Newport. Johnson back in there. Lee heads down. Headed away only as far as Callum Johnson. He looks for Critchlow. It's a heavy pass though. Newport can clear. Johnson wins a header. You're not going to get anything from these refs, are you? Coventry have retaken the lead against Sheffield Wednesday. Come on, City. Let's get a goal now. We don't even know how long it's been added on, do we? 6, I think. 6 minutes added on. That's plenty of time for there to be another a goal, not another goal. Number 4 has the ball. Clips it in. Easy for Johnson to deal with. He finds Tommy Lee. We need to see a bit of forward play. Baldwin clears. Walker will give chase. Come on, Walker, get back in then. You only just come on the bloody pitch. You can't be tired. That's a foul from Smallwood, I think. Oh, Tommy Lee just booted the ball away so unnecessarily. Fucking idiot is Tommy Lee. Why are you doing that? That's not even game management. That's just stupidity. Because he didn't even like boot it away. He just kicked it slowly. I don't know. Reading have retaken the lead against Rotherham in the 94th minute. I'd love a 94th minute goal. No, that's definitely a booking for Tommy Lee. He just booted the ball away. Come on, Walker. You can press there. There's no one behind you. I hope it's not just going to be another 4 minutes of them passing it from side to side. Come at us. Open the game up a bit. Newport still just passing it from side to side. Ball clipped forward. Baker Richardson brings it down. 21 now. Gets away from Johnson. Ball in is blocked by Callum Johnson. Out for a corner. Oh, don't concede now. Don't bloody concede now. Newport corner then 19 to take. Hairline worse than mine. But one hand goes up. The right-footed in swinger. It's a good ball in. Header towards goal. He's kept in actually. Oh, I don't know. Well, it looks like we're just going to time waste and be happy for the 0-0, which is annoying. I feel like the point doesn't really help us, to be honest. It brings back in a lot of other teams. I know there's still plenty of time left in the season, but it's annoying. We are still third, but Wimbledon, Notts County and Port Vale all now have a game in hand on us, which isn't good. Just our away form has been so poor this season. Kayla, Patterson and Lapsley all sat on the bench, while you've got Tommy Lee and Anthony Sarsby absolutely blowing out of their asses. I don't know. 2 minutes left. Oh, he's not given that one. Go on, Tommy Lee. Nah, don't think it is a foul, to be honest. Oh, they're in on goal. Critchlow. Well done, Romney Critchlow. What are you doing, Halliday? It has been boring because Newport have not really tried to win the game, to be honest. And never a foul in a million years. Critchlow, it wasn't even shoulder to shoulder, really. Critchlow just got in front of him and their player fell over. Into the final 60 seconds. The referee's giving them a free kick. Walker with one of his clumsy fouls that he does so often. Has it? I don't think it's been exhilarating. I don't think it's been enthralling. We are still third, but a lot of teams have a game in hand on us now. And, oh, hold on. Newport building on the edge of our area. Ball crossed into the box, headed away by Callum Johnson. Into the final 30 seconds. Ball played backwards to the halfway line. Jameson sends it into the box. I'll go over everybody out for a goal kick. That'll be it, I think. That'll be the full-time whistle there. 0-0 is probably what I'll finish. Just waiting on official confirmation of that. Sam Walker's been booked. I'm not really too sure what for. Oh, we're over the 6 minutes. Walker sends it long. Still playing. Not so sure really what the referee's waiting for. Come on, Walker, get underneath it. Well done. Smallwood now finds Anthony Sarcevic. An opportunity for us to counter. Goes that way to Brad Halliday. It's a poor pass. Halliday's fouled there. Are you taking the piss, referee? How have we got a corner? How have we got a corner for that? Sorry? How on earth have we got a corner for that? That's either a goal kick or a free kick, and he's given us a corner. This referee has not had a clue all game, but that, I think, just about sums him up, really. Will be a right-footed in-swinger then from the captain. I'm surprised we're going for it, to be honest. He sends it in deep. Critchlow's there! Oh, it's nearly in. How's he blowing for full time? Sarsvig's been booked after a full-time whistle. I think he just called him a cheat. He's absolutely fucking bottled that as the referee. He's absolutely shit himself. The worst refereeing performance I have ever seen. That referee should be disgusted with his performance today. What an absolute disgrace he's been. If I were any of the players, the management staff, I wouldn't even bother shaking that referee's hand. Because he was an absolute criminal today. Even Patterson's telling him he's not being good enough. And he didn't even come on the pitch. From what I've seen, only Baldwin and Small would have shut the referee's hand so far. A lot of the other players are not even bothering. What do you mean a massive point? They're down the middle of the bloody table. I mean, to say we had 10 men for 80, 85 minutes. To say we played against the referee for the full game. The boys should be very proud of them. I don't critique the players for the draw today. I question maybe some of Alexander's decisions not to bring Patterson on, but I guess our attention now focuses to and turns to Tuesday, semi-final against Birmingham. Get your full-time thoughts in the chat. Make sure you like and subscribe as well if you haven't already. Yeah, I mean, you can see the reaction from the fans there. They all know that the players have worked very hard and we've just been done by some horrendous refereeing decisions. We've scored a legitimate goal. We're given a dodgy red card. We haven't lost away from home. It's a clean sheet away from home, which we've not had many of so far this season. So, all things considered, it's not a bad point. It's not a bad point. Obviously, 3 points would have been nice, but you're not going to win every game. We are still third in the table. It does now mean that a few teams have games in hand on us. But, yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Thank you all so much for tuning in to today's stream. Your support, as always, is massively appreciated. I think the next stream that we'll do will be Bromley away, which is next Tuesday. I just said it's a decent point, all things considered. But I would still like to have won. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. I might do a video, actually, because I'm still angry at this referee. So I think I'll do a video. So stay tuned on the channel for that. And if you're watching at this live stream, then comment on the video when it comes out. I don't know. I don't know, actually. Comment smelly referees.